Hey everybody, I'm John. I collect cards. It's Thursday, June 29th, 2023. T minus less than 30 days till the National. And I'm not picking up a whole lot in terms of much of anything really. Although I bought a couple of reduced price blasters in the last couple of weeks. Just things from 2022 that weren't moving and they're $17, and it's like, okay, it's one I'm willing to drop $17 on an occasional blaster here and there. So I've done that a little bit just for fun. But I wanted to show you a couple of quick recent pickups here, starting with something new. And that is this Hunter Green Topps Finest auto to 99. As you can tell, it was a redemption. It just came in about a little less than a week ago, maybe over the weekend I think it came in. I went in on a couple of breaks for Finest at the, it came out like in January or February, so 5-6 months ago. This one took 5-6 months to come in, but Hunter Green has such a great signature. I have a 5-star auto of his as well from last year. Yeah, in fact, it's a green parallel, and the guy's name is Green, and he's got a sweet signature, and he's big Reds prospect pitcher, more than a prospect. He's key to the rotation, even though he's out right now. They have they don't have any pitching depth, and the Reds are probably actively shopping for pitching right now. And when Green comes back, hopefully he's he'll be a key part of that rotation for them. But I really like having this auto. It's a sweet one, so I got a little lucky on that break. Numbered, what is it? 32 out of 99. So something new. And then for the rest of the video, a few other pickups I've gotten recently, mostly going to be, well, they'll all be old on the vintage side. Starting with this one, another pitcher. This is a 1958 Topps Bob Lemon. What I like about it, well, first off, I picked it up for $10 at one of my two LCSs here in town. And he had two. They had two of these for both for $10. One of them had a crease along the bottom, but it was still a pretty nice card. And this one, I've looked and looked and looked, and I don't see a crease or anything in here. So I don't know if it was something that they missed or what. I also like that it's card number 2 in the set, which means, condition could be a factor for something that's from 1958, from the 50s, when rubber bands and shoeboxes were all the rage, so to speak. Just a cool card overall. And for all I know, there could be something small of a doozy of a wrinkle or something in here that I just haven't seen yet. But I've looked it over pretty good, pretty well, and I just don't see anything. The centering's pretty nice. It's not perfect, a little to the right. So it's it's not awesome centering, but it's not bad centering. I'm on the fence about getting this one graded. I mean, Bob Lemon is not super valuable, but he is a Hall of Famer. He managed my formative baseball team to a World Series title in 1978, and so I thought about I have a 57 of his as well, actually. That's probably in about as good as condition as this, actually, that I got for a little more than $10. So anyway, really happy to just add this to the collection, whether I grade it or not. I think it would probably grade a 5. I think I have a good chance for a 5. That's what I would hope for. I would think a 4, as long as there is no hidden wrinkle that I just haven't noticed yet. I think a 4 would be a, pretty good chance there, probably likely. So I think a 5 is even, a decent chance if I were to do it. So we'll see. But the rest of the video here are going to be things I'm going to open. First off, starting with this big thing that I just realized I should have gotten the scissors out for, and so I might have to hit the pause button, so I'll be right back. Okay, got the scissors. I know what it is, and I'm just surprised it came in such a big package and not like bubble wrapped or in a bubble mailer. It'd be a lot easier, smaller, and not as bulky. It's another Hall of Fame pitcher, and it's my latest addition. There's the bubble mailer. It's going to be my latest addition to my 1978 Hall of Famer run. I guess it's it's become more of a walk in recent weeks. Don Sutton. I did not pay $20 for this. Actually, I paid $12. He had it listed for $12 on eBay, and I just snapped it up. It's in an 8. which is great. I did, let's see, the shipping was $5 on it, I believe. So, roughly out the door, it was less than $18, which I'd say for, I'm trying, my goal for these, I'd love to get as many as I can in an 8 under $20. That's kind of where I've settled on, I guess you could say, although I really haven't picked one up in over a month because I've looked here and there. I got about 13, maybe 12, 13, 14, somewhere like that, of like 60 that I'm going to need for this. About 60, I think, for the set of 78 Hall of Famer cards. There are a lot of them. So it'll be fun to pick away from my first set, my favorite set of all time. So it's actually a pretty nice 8. So, and from not too long ago, it's got the QR code version of the slab. So overall, pretty nice example. A little off center right on the back, but front looks good. So happy to add this to the mix. And actually, I'm going to see if I can, one small goal I'm going to have at the National, and it'll be my first National, by the way, is to see if I can, maybe buy a few, a handful from one table if they happen to have nicely graded 78s, and I'm sure I'll find several examples of that, I would think. So, maybe if I can get 3, 4, 5 at once and, maybe get a discount overall, something like that I might be shooting for as kind of a goal there. So, okay, last 2 things I got here are just a couple of recent TTM autos that have arrived just in the last few days. Always trying to not let that slip. I still love sending out some cards of, I check SCN and just see if there's anybody new who, I don't have yet. And, just try to, get, just keep it going. It's such a fun thing to get a return. So let me just turn this one over and show you where it's from. This one's coming from San Diego. I'm pretty sure I know what one of them is. This is the one I think I don't know where it's from, or who it is. So we'll see who. We got probably about 6 to 10 kind of out there right now. Who do we have here? We've got Merv Rettenmund. Okay, yep, this was a recent one that I put out there, 1974. Kind of a, I guess, was he a mainstay on the Baltimore lineup on those teams? I think he was. Yeah. Enough of one anyway. Maybe a platoon kind of player, I guess. Definitely have heard the name. He had some real nice years, actually, just batting average-wise. A pretty dinked up card, but just from my stash of, that I have I got a big number of cards from 76, 74, some from 77 that, again, like 2-3 years ago, I bought a big lot of commons. A lot of them are off-centered and whatnot, but they've been just really cool go-tos for TTM autographs. So that little purchase, it wasn't a huge purchase. It was sort of on it was probably maybe 1,000 commons at the most, maybe less, maybe 800. It was probably more than it was probably 1,000 or so overall. Had a few interesting 60s cards in there too, that I've used for some TTMs as well. So overall, it's been, I'd say, it's a purchase that's still giving me enjoyment. So in that regard, the last one here is coming from. This one's coming from Tampa St. Pete. I'm pretty sure this is a catcher from. Actually, I don't have to tear it. I think this is a Twins catcher from the late 70s, and this was a Rookie Cup card. So let's see if I am right. No, I'm wrong. Oh, good. Oh, nice. Okay. The other player I was thinking of was Butch Weiniger, by the way. I gotta have that one out, and I think that was in Florida as well, from 77. But this is another 74. Wayne Garrett, Mets third baseman. Very cool return. This was one of my, not super old. It was probably out for a couple of months, maybe. And I just forgotten. I guess I had forgotten where I had sent it in terms of where he lives. So another nice return there. I'm starting to build up a fair number of 74 TTMs. So, and it's the Topps Heritage year for 74. So kind of nice to get to 74 pickups there to wrap up the video. That's it. Just wanted to share a couple of recent pickups, or in this case, 5 recent pickups that I've gotten, in the mail here, or in this case, picked it up last weekend at my LCS. Hope you're all doing well and having a great week. It's hot out there. It's a little smoky too, depending on where you are, but stay cool, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.